If you've ever made a change in DaVinci Resolve and immediately wished you could take it back, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to undo or redo changes in DaVinci Resolve 20 in the fastest and safest way possible. Whether you accidentally cut a clip, moved the wrong section, deleted something important, or just want to go back and try a different edit, knowing how to undo and redo properly can save you a huge amount of time. And stay tuned, because I'll also show you what happens after you save your project and why closing the software clears your undo history. If this tutorial helps, please hit the like button and subscribe for more simple DaVinci Resolve guides. All right, let's jump right in. First, look to the very top left of the DaVinci Resolve interface and find the Edit menu. This is where you'll find some of the most important edit commands, including undo and redo. If you just made a mistake and want to reverse your most recent action, click Edit, then choose Undo from the drop-down list. This will immediately roll back the last action you performed, whether that was a cut, a move, a deletion, or another edit on your timeline. It's the easiest way to step back one action at a time when something does not go the way you planned. Now, if you want an even faster method, you don't need to use the menu at all. On Windows, press Ctrl and Z together to undo your last action. On Mac, press Command and Z together. This keyboard shortcut is one of the most useful tools in the entire editing workflow because it lets you recover instantly without interrupting your creative flow. In many cases, you'll use this shortcut over and over while editing, especially when you're trimming clips, rearranging shots, or experimenting with timeline changes. If you undo something and then decide you actually want that change back, DaVinci Resolve also gives you Redo. To do that, go back to the Edit menu and click Redo. This reapplies the action you just reversed, so if you undid a cut, a move, or a deletion, Redo brings it right back. And just like undo, there's a keyboard shortcut for this too. On Windows, press Ctrl, Shift, and Z together. On Mac, press Command, Shift, and Z together. Once you get used to these shortcuts, they become second nature and make editing much faster. Now let's talk about something even more powerful, your change history. In some layouts, you can go to the Edit menu and select History. If this option is available in your version or current workspace, it gives you a list of recent changes so you can jump back to a specific point in time instead of stepping backward one action at a time. This can be extremely helpful if you made several edits and want to return to a certain stage of your project without repeatedly pressing undo. It's a smart way to manage bigger editing sessions and recover from mistakes more efficiently. Here's an important thing many editors get wrong. Saving your project does not clear your undo history. So if you press Ctrl+S or Command+S to save, you can still continue pressing Ctrl+Z or Command+Z afterward to move back through your previous actions. Saving protects your work, but it does not reset your undo chain. That means you can keep editing confidently, knowing your recent actions are still available to reverse if needed. But there is one major limitation you absolutely need to remember. Closing DaVinci Resolve permanently clears the undo and redo buffer. That means once you shut down the application and reopen it later, you cannot undo actions from the previous session. So if you think you may want to reverse something, make sure you handle it before closing the software. This is why it's always a good habit to save often and review your edits before ending your session. To make this super simple, here's the basic workflow. Use Undo from the Edit menu or Ctrl+Z on Windows and Command+Z on Mac when you want to go backward. Use Redo from the Edit menu or Ctrl+Shift+Z on Windows and Command+Shift+Z on Mac when you want to restore something you just undid. And if available, use History in the Edit menu to jump to a specific earlier point in your editing process. Once you understand these three tools, editing in DaVinci Resolve becomes much smoother and far less stressful. And that's it. You now know how to undo and redo changes in DaVinci Resolve 20, how to use the fastest keyboard shortcuts, how project saving affects your undo history, and why closing the software resets it. If this video helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tutorials, beginner tips, and editing workflows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.